What's up, what is up, guys? Hope you're all doing very well. So this video, we are going to be taking a look at this pack of cards right here. And if you love good design like me, this is one you're going to want to stick around for. So many great details on both the packaging and on the cards as well. So we're going to be taking a closer look at that and also making some sounds with the box. As you guys know, if you watch this channel regularly, I will never miss an opportunity to make some tapping sounds. And I've just been like obsessed lately with all sorts of tapping sounds. From like boxes to these kinds of sounds. I just can't get enough of that. So before I get too carried away with that, let me give you a close-up look at what we got here. So this pack of cards was gifted to me by a good friend of mine, and we are going to be taking a closer look at some of the architectural wonders of the world, as you can see right there. So, Big Ben on the front here. Not Ben Roethlisberger, by the way. And on the back features quite a lovely and really intricate design. So let me give you guys as best look as I can at it. So something like that, you can just really just see all the detail on this. Let me see if I can get it closer from like the brickwork here. And just like all of the patterns that are going on. And like, hopefully the lens is picking that up, but it's got it down to like the individual bricks here. And you can see like just how detailed all the patterns are. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when it's just a good design like this, I cannot get enough. So let's just make some tapping sounds. I'll show you the sides as well. So like this is exactly what I'm talking about, like the detail of these columns to the Capitol and like the roof line and the just, I'm unsure whether that's supposed to be like the pediment or like the flooring, but either way, I love how it just like frames this opening, and you can see like down to the detail of this old school drafting where you used to make like these guidelines for your lettering, and you can like see down to the lettering that that's like a handwriting inspired design. So this is kind of the architectural writing from back in the day. You'll see that a lot on old drawings, like all capital letters like that. And so this is the bottom of the box here, where it tells us that it was designed by James Billiter, I want to say. So shout out to James for doing just like an amazing job on everything. So both of these sides are the same, and then the back we took a look at earlier. So let me just not rush in. I'm not here to rush. As excited as I am to show you everything, guys can see, we are like fully decked out in the architectural details tonight. I felt like I really had to get on James's level. So, I'll start with the right side. We have a little model of the Empire State Building here. Some books, tracing paper, and of course a scale. And then that's just my watch in the middle. I thought it would sort of help build out the look. So, I think the order that I'm going to go in is I'll take the cards out and I will show you the detail on the actual interior of the box. That's right. James absolutely crushed it. Like, who's ever listening to this, James, like, if you know him, this guy needs a raise. Does not get paid enough. Like, look, this is, like, I don't know if having it that far away does it justice. Like, look how detailed that is. I was just, like, sitting at my desk earlier, like, looking at every single individual line. Because I'm sure he made it in, I don't know, maybe like Illustrator or something. Because all the line work is vector based. Okay, so that's all the cards. So I'll give you a little quick preview of what the back looks like. So this here is the same as the box back, although it's a slightly different color. As you can see, the background here is white and then darker gray, sort of in this frame that's captured by all of the columns. And obviously you have the black border here. I was gonna say, is that the same gray? It could be an optical illusion, but the background on this side is, well, white, obviously. So we'll get to that. But, like, trying to see if the light is picking that up. Not really. But the buildings all, like, go all the way down to the bottom of the box. So I am just, like, obsessed. I am obsessed with all these details. And of course, now that the box is empty, the tapping sounds are changed. I really wish my fingers were more nimble for these videos, because I only seem to have 2 speeds. Like, really slow tapping sounds are like really quick. And I kind of would like to start slow and then ramp it up a little bit, but maybe that's just a practice sort of thing. So let's put that down. That can go right there for now. Actually, kind of, oh my goodness, what is going on? Yeah, that looks good. I won't spend like 5 minutes just on that. So, all of the backs are the same. honestly, it's not super matte. It's just like perfectly in the middle. And like everything just feels nice and smooth. Like, I don't know if the microphone's even picking up any sound. That's how smooth it is. Feels like moving around melted butter, basically. Like, honestly, guys, I know I keep saying it, but I just, like, cannot get over, like, every aspect of these cards. Like, let me show you what I mean. Like, even on the back here, so smooth, in fact, that they want to slide off each other. So on the back here you can see things like this, like these dotted construction lines. Like, I don't know, I just, clearly James spent a lot of time on this. So these seem like your center lines for the capital here, and then these lines set sort of the guides for everything else, like the top of these roofs, center lines of these guys here. There's just something about everything like so organized like this. So let me actually show you the front so we can really nerd out over these. So this is kind of the mojo, I guess you could call it, for everything. So we have like construction lines of the buildings themselves done in this very nice monotone style. So like, this is the Museo Somaya, which I actually have been to in real life. I have a picture of me in front of it, although it is such a bad picture of me, I may not show it. But it is just a really amazing museum, and I had a great time. So, like, detail-wise, you can see, like, the construction lines once more. But then you see, like, these guidelines here and these dimensions. I just, like, I can't get over it. And like, you have these boxes that set like the center lines of the numbers. I will say the one thing that is kind of bothering me is the lines for the three sort of go outside of this box, but everything is so well done. That's how you know everything is super well designed, is when you have to get nitpicky like that. So let's set that aside. The gateway arch. I'm not sure if we're going to go through everything here. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Maybe I'll stop at some notable ones that I really like. Although this one, the Cathedral of Brasilia, really, really cool building. I actually haven't been to it, but if you look up images of it, really interesting concrete work. The Shard, very well known, obviously. The Guggenheim in Bilbao. Frank Gehry's work. I don't know, I sort of have mixed feelings about Frank Gehry. He just, I don't know, something about him rubs me the wrong way. I can't really put my finger on it. that up close. Really, really cool stuff. The Guggenheim in New York. I mean, I live here, so yeah, obviously I've been there. Beijing National Stadium. I forget whether this is getting reused for, I think it's getting reused for the Winter Olympics at least. The bird's nest, as some people call it. Our cover, I almost said our cover athlete, our cover building, Big Ben. Shout out to Ben Roethlisberger for a great career. I don't know where that came from. I'm in this weird football phase for a week. Statue of Liberty. I have not been up close, but I've seen it from afar. Very, very interesting project. So if you guys don't know a lot about the Statue of Liberty, really recommend that you do a little bit of research on the old Google machine. The copper in that is insane how they built it, and it's actually a wooden structure underneath. So if you don't want to read, just look up Statue of Liberty construction photos, like when they were taking it apart. Very, very cool. The Taj Mahal. Everyone knows the Taj Mahal. Forbidden City. I was gonna say, it seems like we are just going through everything. The Tower Bridge. Machu Picchu. I actually don't know this one. Chateau Frontenac. Oh goodness. The Capitol Building. So the Great Mosque. Aztec Pyramid. The Eiffel Tower. Really, it's the Tour Eiffel. Great Pyramid of Khufu. The Roman Colosseum. Back to some of the oldest structures. Stonehenge. This one's really cool. How they dash in the lines to complete the circle of the rocks above. I mean, Pyramid of the Sun. That's also in Mexico City, but I did not get out to see that, unfortunately. The Parthenon. Hagia Sophia. Amazing building. Look up some interior photos of that. Palace. City of Petra. I'm just gonna quickly go through the rest here. So this, I think we got to one of the Joker cards. So they're organized, the suits are organized by different years for the landmarks. Wow, this is cool. Architectural. This is, I guess, like a title page would be. I was going through these earlier. Bauhaus, very famous. Roby House, one of Frank Lloyd Wright's works. Very, very well known as well. Some Jokers, some Ace. And then here are the rest. Golden Gate Bridge looks cool. La Sagrada Familia. Very. Now, if there's one you want to see pictures of, it's that. The Empire State Building. Does that look familiar at all? The Burj Khalifa. Still the world's tallest building, I think. You'd have to be crazy to build higher than that. And then this is our final one, so. Now that we've taken a tour through the deck. Let's actually make some sound. But just like even with all this stuff, like all the, I mean, this is typed and everything, but like the lettering for this is like hand inspired, you can see. And I really love like this style where they bring like more of, I don't want to call it realistic, but more of a real world feel to some of it. And then just kind of fades out the detail as you go down here. And also you can see like this angle indicator. Maybe it'd be more helpful if I actually held it up to the camera. But you have this little rotational dimension. It's just like all of these small details. I don't know, the small details for me are the ones that really make a difference. The ones that I really get obsessed about and make videos with. So like, even with this stuff, like, I didn't even know you could get like this fine a detail like printing on cards. Like, check out that roof there. Just so well executed. I will say it again for like the billionth time, but I just can't help myself. The Taj Mahal still, like down to the individual bricks. All this great detail above the door. Like the patterns. Like, honestly, I can't imagine how much time went into this. Like, look at this pattern right here, and all above the door openings. Let me see how close I can get that. Just absolutely insane. And like, now that I'm looking at the Statue of Liberty closer, like you can see. Oh, I just took a look at the monitor. No, you can't see. Hold on. Camera, please focus. Hello. Hello. I thought the autofocus was supposed to be better than this. You got this. Come on. Maybe not. Maybe I could. Oh, yeah. There we go. Maybe now I bring it. Okay. Okay. There we go. You can see like the substructure. Obviously, it's, you know, a little bit oversimplified for like illustration purposes, but the fact that it's even in there is incredible. And like the dimension lines. And like, just look at how sharp the lines are for the crown at the termination points. I love that. something more expensive than platinum. That's the standard. So definitely pick these up, guys, if you're interested. They are a bicycle product, so I'm sure you've seen their other playing cards. Those blue and red ones are probably the most common. So guys, that is going to do it for me. We are going to bring this video to a close. But as always, I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you again in another video very soon.